on the highway through hell. The last line of defense is a heavy rescue team ready to tackle any disaster. Because closure is not an option.
In Alberta, heavy rescue Jason McKeithron is heading out for a call in his new truck, FD54, a single-axle flat deck.
Thanks to Howie, I'm in a smaller truck and doing light-duty towing instead of heavy-duty towing.
It's a simple recovery in the new truck, a red and white Volkswagen flipped.
It's obvious that I won't be towing it, so we'll pull it out and put it onto the deck.
"1,200 kilometers to the coast, Al Quiring is clearing a jackknife on Highway 3.
2 more quick pulls and back home. Jamie, gone to Alberta. Wow, lots of traffic.
New highway policies has cut Jamie's BC business in half, so he's heading north, following the rotator.
Adam called and wanted the rotator out in Alberta. There's a call waiting for the rotator and it needs to be there for 7 a.m. in the morning.
With the rotator gone, Jamie left Howie and a single, aging wrecker, HR66.
It's not easy being one guy, but you just have to bear down and deal with it. There's a liquor wreck near Flood Hope Road. Just when I make plans to cuddle with the wife, there's a call.
It's an absolute mess. The wine semi crossed the median into the oncoming lane, right into the path of another truck. The force broke the trailer in half, causing wine to go all over the place.
Can you clear this wreck? Then we can get to clearing the wine semi right away.
Howie tries to clear the wreck, but the brakes are severed.
Just need to be like that, eh?
Howie needs to put a supply of air into it.
Yep, sounded like brakes to me.
Howie waits while the salvage crew clears the highway.
Jamie Davis here. Major wreck buddy, 2 tractor trailers and is everywhere.
Well into Alberta, there is nothing Jamie can do.
The moment I move the gear out, well, Murphy's Law is something's going to happen. No rotator, no backup. It's a damn tangled mess.
In Alberta on Highway 831, Colin and Adam are on their 3rd job of the night.
That's how it is. You go to one call, then the next. Come on, back it up, you dumb. 2 seconds. Ugh!
Adam needs Colin to be delicate on this call. The low bed has a building base on it.
It's the time when oversized loads come onto this highway. Playtime.
But even being gentle, HR68 still can't hold its ground.
Here, you do it like this.
The wreck finally comes back to the road.
That's why we give you all this.
In Hope, British Columbia, Howie is waiting for a salvage crew to clear the highway and get rid of the broken glass.
If I get injured, the attention gets turned to me, or if my truck has a tire popped.
They load all the broken wine into the dumpster. Now it's up to Howie to get the first part of the trailer recovered.
Quick and easy, just pull it away from all this carnage and pick up one end and scoop it up like a spatula onto the low bed. I'm starting to get pissed off now.
Howie Irwin is recovering the back half of the trailer when it's an absolute mess. The wine semi-crossed the median into the oncoming lane, right into the path of another truck. The force broke the trailer in half, causing wine to go all over the place.
Imagine driving through a trailer full of wine. Question is, was it good wine? Same problem, the brakes are severed.
Howie digs deep and pulls out some tools.
Finally!
Howie will hook it up with his underlift and tow it to the yard. Howie needs to access the tractor that was hauling the wine, but there is broken glass everywhere.
You're always on edge because you got highways looking at you and traffic.
Traffic is backing up a lot, for 5 miles.
You look at the officer and you see him tapping his foot and looking at his watch because it's going too slow. I talked to an officer. He said it would take a while because they haven't even cleaned up yet. I'm getting pissed off now.
Back in Hope, Howie Irwin is waiting for the dumpster to arrive for him to clear the final part of the wreck.
Oh yeah, I see it up there.
The salvage crew gets back to cleaning up all the wine for Howie until he spots another problem.
I see fuel leaking and I'm thinking, well, it's just not screwed on tight enough.
The gas tank cover is the wrong size for the truck.
Next thing is I have a 3.5-inch hole pissing diesel all over my leg. It was more than half full and pouring out quick.
For the past 3 hours, Heavy Rescue Howie Irwin is recovering a wine semi that has flipped across the median.
I finally got the fuel cap back on. Turn the camera away and don't even look at it.
Okay.
Highway 1 West is still closed. Yep, for the next 12 to 24 hours.
With the wine cleared, Howie needs to think of the plan to get the tractor that's leaning on its side, perched on the side of a cliff.
I don't know which way to pull on it.
If it goes over the cliff, it will be nearly impossible for Howie to recover it. It's the perfect job for the rotator, which could lift the wreck straight up and back onto the road. But after weeks with no work, the rotator shipped out less than 24 hours ago for a big money job in Alberta.
All we have to do is pull it and hopefully it will land in a good spot. Ready?
Now Howie will lift it up and pull it back onto the road. If he can do that, he will finally get the road open.
To be quick, just rig up on here and hope it'll work.
Heavy rescue operators never take shortcuts.
Me.
What did I say? Heavy rescue operators never take shortcuts? Or else this happens.
This time I'm going to rig up onto the axle.
With the last part clear, the highway is finally open.
Ah, the road is open at last. I think Dave fell asleep because it took forever. He hauled his shoulders and got the job done. He's a warrior, and I'm proud of him.
After 6 hours on the scene, Howie has finally got the road open with just one truck. Next time on Highway Through Hell,
Good to go?
Jamie's mighty rotator finally arrives.
Here's a one chance, Fancy, don't let me down.
Heavy Rescue's toughest oil patch wreck puts the rotator to the test.
Hey, you don't get a job just because you're Sunny Boy.
The rookie fights to join the A team.
It's either you do or you don't, and I have to do it.
And back in BC,
Woohoo! Somewhere in there, there's a physics lesson.
a monster wreck overwhelms
Keep going.
the men and machines left behind.
I don't want it to hit you. Keep going.